Hey everyone. So this is going to be the quickest or fastest unboxing you've ever seen. I recorded a video today. It was about a half an hour unboxing, going over everything on this. And apparently my phone doesn't have enough memory for it, and I deleted pictures and apps, and the number kept changing, so my phone won't let me download it from the iMovie app. So I'm going to put up a picture now of what the box looked like, so you can see that for a second. Now I'm going to put a picture up of what the vehicle out of the box looked like, and I'm going to tell you how I spoke about this hardtop versus this one. I wasn't sure which one I want to use. I kind of put this one on real quick without the screws, and I thought it looked stupid. Apologies to anybody out there who has this one on and likes it. To each his own, right? So I've got this one on. Extremely difficult, for me anyway, to put it on, because you've got little screws that go up here on 4 little points. The one tip I will give you is I couldn't see the holes because of the wiring and everything for the lights. So I had to pop these lights out, leave them, everything's really secured nicely with some like black caulking from the factory. So pull them out gently, put your screw in, and then put the lights back in. This is a 112 scale Land Rover Series 2. From quick research, this thing was out. Obviously, there's 50s, but I think this version is maybe a late 60s, 1970, I think, because of the hardtop. It's ball bearings throughout, a 180 brushed motor, 9-gram digital servo, and a 380 milliamp LiPo battery, typical with the smaller FMS stuff. You get, I put my little driver guy in there, but you get an extremely detailed, if we can see it, extremely detailed interior in there. I've got him Velcroed in and his legs chopped off because I had him in another vehicle. But the detail on this thing is fantastic. You lift up the hood, they actually have a little rod that you can put up, like in a real car, to keep the hood open, if you can see that. The hood didn't stay too closed real well, and if you could see, one of my clips was broken. So I threw some magnets here and up on the hood, and these things are strong enough. They barely touch, but they keep it closed for me. What have I done? I took some pliers and I just kind of put a bit of a curve in the rear leaf spring because it was sitting really low in the back, like really low, and it didn't look too good. So I did that to kind of raise it up a little. I painted the rims. I took them all off. I painted this. They're all white, and you'll see that in the picture from the factory. And I got to reattach one of them. They got a little, it's not even a friction shock. It's a little shock back there that just basically holds the stuff into the leaf springs in alignment. It comes with these. Oh, and I put this one on backwards. It comes with these. I'll pop that out later. Mud flaps, and as you can see, I think you can see that one has. They both have Land Rover embossed on them. So I'm gonna flip this one around. I didn't realize it was in backwards, but I'll take care of that. It's got an actual rear view mirror and real mirrors in the side here. For this thing to go on, it's pretty easy. It just kind of clips on the front, and then you have the 4 screws in the back. All the doors open, the hood, the rear opens. I've thrown a bedroll in there because for some reason in all of my trucks, I feel there's a need for a bedroll. Outside of that, it's pretty nice. Nothing FMS does is shoddy. It's a C-channel. I think it's a plastic frame. Yeah, C-channel plastic frame. But it does add, even though it's plastic, it's got a cover for the transmission there. And you've also got an extra servo here, which, because it's a 2-speed motor, and you've got your little servo arm there on the bar to change your gears. There is another servo tucked away somewhere under the hood that turns the steering wheel. Not a lot, but it does. And under the hood, I think they've done a really good job packaging everything up with the wiring. They've got some black, like this black like caulking on there going over everything. And it's just kept the wiring nice and neat on this thing. It's got lights. So let me show you that real quick because I'm trying to, oops, got your typical FMS controller here. You can control all your your drag brake and everything, the reverse and the type of battery and so on. So the lights are this channel 4 right here, and you go from these little fog lights to brighter fog lights to the headlights, and then it throws on the flashers for some reason. Same at the back. I wish they would have the headlights with the fog lights and not the flashers, and then you can have just headlights, which it has. No, if it's just headlights, you get nothing in the back. With the fog lights, you get your lights in the back. There are turn signals, as you can see, which is fine. So I'll just have to figure out which configuration I like best. The rear brake lights stay on when these are on bright. When you have everything on, again, you've got that. So personally, I don't really need turn signals, so I might be yanking those out so I can have the fog lights along with the headlights on. I think that's a pretty cool thing. There's no brake light. It is 2-speed. So there's 3 on this channel 3. There's 3 spots, but the center is just a neutral where nothing happens. So forward is your slower crawl speed, and all the way back is your second gear, which it moves pretty good. I think it's all right. So let me get those lights off. Okay, so you've got metal hinges on everything, some nice detail on the inside of the doors there with the handle. These doors just clip shut. I do like the way they've done little things like made the gas cap black instead of your typical, same color as the vehicle. Same with your little clips for the front window. This windshield will flip down. I love all the detail on the front with the front grille, the way it looks, and the emblem. And then there's the same emblem at the back of the vehicle. All the detail with the rivets on the doors is fantastic. The back, again, you've got 2 bench, not again, but you've got 2 bench seats. And I'm sure I'll throw something on the other side. And inside, this is a cloth, kind of a plush seat. I got my guy Velcro in there, so hopefully he'll stay. And that is going to be it for my review. Love FMS. There's nothing of theirs that I have that I do not like. Sorry for the quick review, but I didn't have much time. Oh, another thing I wanted to point out what was really nice is front bumpers really nicely painted, and they actually have the hole there from when they used to have to stick the crank in to crank and get the motor started. Again, some nice metal hinges up at the top here for the hood. That's it. I got to figure out how to click in this roof to this windshield a little better, but I'm leaving this roof on, like I said, because I'm sure you can just stick it in with the little holes it has there, but I'm not sure if you roll it, if it would stay on or what it would do. So I put it on with the screws and it's staying on. I kind of like it better. It looked kind of dorky with this thing on it, but I do think the painted rims, as you'll see from the original picture, does, to me, does look better on this. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed the very quick review. And as you can see, because I adjusted the rear leaf springs, it does stand up a bit better. Now, as usual, like on here, you've got, other than your dip switches, you've got your steering dual rate. What I noticed is if you have it one way too much, it will lift and cause the vehicle to move. So I turned it up all the way, and then I just turned it back a little bit so I have the maximum steering without the axle moving. your steering trim, obviously, and then your throttle dual rate and your throttle trim. So my dual rate on the throttle is up all the way because when it's in the second gear, I want the maximum speed. And yeah, that's it. Okay, thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate it. Comment, subscribe, like, and I'll talk to everybody soon. Thank you.